Hello, our topic was a sustainable food center and we focus on Happy Kitchen. And our team is here. My name is Isabel Carodi and I was a researcher and resourcer.
My name is Erica and I was in charge of communicating with our content.
My name is Dahlia and I was the note taker.
My name is Karina Montemayor and I am the reviewer.
My name is Carla Santiago and I was the media coordinator.
So this is the picture of the Sustainable Food Center that Erica took when she went. It was founded in 1993 in Austin, Texas, and our main contact was Molly, and she is the Happy Kitchen director. The SFC's mission is we cultivate a just and regenerative food system so that people and the environment can thrive. And this is their strategic plan and goal. So the BHAG stands for Big, Hairy, Audacious Goal. Their goal is we will increase consumption of regionally and have some priorities to reach the goal. So the top priority is to develop a city or regional action plan. And the next priority is existing sustainable farms. And next priority is sustainable food production, which is they foster development of new sustainable farms and incentivize existing farmers to transition for a more sustainable method of food production. They also have another priority is food system infrastructure. They would like to build food infrastructure to support and increase distribution. And the last priority for them is wholesale demand and access and education.
So what is the structure of this organization? Well, at the very top of the organization, there is a board of directors, which includes an executive committee and the members of the board. Then the organization divides into two major areas: the administration area, which includes the financial part of it, and the development and communication area, which includes the 5 programs that the Sustainable Food Center offers. We can see that each program has program coordinators, operation managers, and project coordinators. The Sustainable Food Center abides by the policies of the federal programs they support, such as the Lone Star SNAP program, the WIC program, and the Farmers Market Nutrition program. So we can say that at the Sustainable Food Center, they are advocates for advancing policy. And they do this via education, for which they have been posting blogs, like the one that is listed here and is pertinent to this time of the coronavirus pandemic. Another way for policy advocacy is via the promotion and support of action alerts. They do this through coalitions and memberships with other organizations, like the National Sustainable Agriculture Coalition and the Farm and Ranch Freedom Alliance. Right now, due to the COVID pandemic, there is an action alert advocating for the economic relief of agricultural markets negatively impacted by the pandemic. So the word policy, we wanted to take it a little bit further to the different meanings that it has and applies to this organization. So the Sustainable Food Center offers 5 programs: the Grow Local, Farm Direct, the Happy Kitchen, Farmers Market, and the Double Food Box. So in summary, throughout these 5 programs, they impact areas of food, nutrition, and health by reducing food insecurity and health disparities in the population. That is, increasing access to healthy food, making it more affordable, and providing community nutrition education. These are the major things that these 5 programs, they all work on it. So at the Happy Kitchen, they have published their own recipe book. It's called Fresh Seasonal Recipes. And this book is, we consider it as a very unique feature. Well, it is bilingual. It has over 100 recipes, seasonal recipes, affordable recipes. You can find the cost per recipe on it. It includes the nutrition facts and is updated to meet the current market.
Okay, so now we're gonna transition and talk about their website. So like we mentioned earlier, our main focus was with the Happy Kitchen, and normally they provide public, private, and 6-week cooking classes. But due to COVID-19, they've kind of shifted that to just regularly posting blog posts, recipes on Instagram. They still provide the farmers market, and we'll go a little bit more in depth later. So we're going to go into the website right now. And it's just sustainablefoodcenter.org. And when you go into the website, it looks like this. On the main page, you could easily find the 5 programs here that they have within the organization. If you keep scrolling down, as you can see, the dates are all in April. So these are all blog posts that have been recently posted. And at the very bottom, you can see any upcoming events. So they've adapted to the new changes. And like, for example, here they have this, the Food Must Go On workshop that's going to be April 30th. So that's coming up. And then they also have other events here that were supposed to happen as well. And then if you go into the Happy Kitchen link, it looks like this, and you are able to see the 3 programs within the Happy Kitchen and learn more about that. And then at the very bottom, you could see the link for the fresh seasonal recipes. Again, it's a bilingual recipe book, so it's very accessible to the public, and it has a price tag of $20. And we go back to the presentation. So a really good source right now for the Sustainable Food Center is their Instagram page. You can find them at SFC Local. And normally they provide recipes and updates on their stories. They regularly post about their services and online events. And here is a screenshot, for example, that they posted recently, sharing a recipe of the no mayo chicken salad. And it looks like they really try to share simple recipes. And then here's kind of like a little bit more information about how many followers they have. And here you could see the brochure for the Sustainable Food Center, and it is bilingual. So the front page is in English, the back page is in Spanish, and it just goes a little bit more into depth about each of the programs that they have. And these are other brochures that I was able to find when I went into the Sustainable Food Center. And some of the ones that I found were, for example, the $triple weekday forum, where it just gives the public information about the first Saturdays of every month. If you're a WIC participant, then you get 3 times the amount of fruits and vegetables every first Saturday of the month. And then some more information about the classrooms, their gardening classes, and there was also like an application for Spread the Harvest, which provides free gardening services to low-income families here in Austin. And this is what it looks like when you walk into the Sustainable Food Center. This is the lending library. So if you're a participant of the Sustainable Food Center, you could rent books that are on gardening and cooking. And right next to them, you can find the brochures.
Now we're going to shift to talk a little bit about how the Sustainable Food Center has been involved in the community. The SFC is actively involved in politics. As you can see on the right, they have been involved in supporting and helping pass many bills that support agriculture, food system, natural resources, and the rural community. They work alongside agricultural producers, policymakers, and other partner organizations. Recently, in December, they were involved in passing the Farm Bill that included a $250 million in federal funds to support SNAP incentives. As with Happy Kitchen, there were no specific policies outlined. However, they do have guidelines and details about the services the kitchen offers. Happy Kitchen offers a free 6-week cooking class. The class facilitators consist of past class participants, and they teach nutrition curriculum, demonstrate recipes, and share their own cooking stories. As for the classroom, SFC no longer provides public classes that used to be $30, but they still have private classes that are about $70. Instead, however, they decided to open their classroom for individual instructors to rent out and teach their own class with full control of the content, market, pricing, and ticketing. The rental cost for the kitchen is about $350 for 5 hours. And if it's a hands-on class, only 25 people can attend. And then for a demo style class, it's up to 50 people who can attend. And then lastly, all revenues and profits generated from the kitchen help fund for the free services they offer to low-income families. And the Sustainable Food Center has many ways for people to get involved in their communities. On an individual level, one can volunteer at the information booths or the Taste the Plate tent at the farmers market, data entry at the office. They can work in general administration or seed packaging for the garden. And they also offer ways for local businesses to give back as well by having different events and retreats such as corporate sponsorships, business retreats, fundraising events, employee giving programs, and corporate grants.
So the target audience overall is the general Austin community, but there's also special attention to individuals facing health disparities. So when it comes to certain programs like the Happy Kitchen, there are 6-week cooking classes that are offered at no charge to individuals in communities facing health disparities. And then at the farmers market, it's open to everybody, but the Double Up Food Bucks program is there, and they also accept SNAP, WIC, and FMMP benefits. So these benefits qualify for Double Up Food Bucks, and up to $30 is given back to purchase fruits and vegetables. So as you can see, the farmers market is still open with COVID-19, both at downtown and Sunset Valley locations. And then there are some adaptations that were made due to COVID-19 when it comes to community engagement. So the Double Up Food Bucks program still exists to provide essential food access during the pandemic, but they are implementing rigid safety protocols at the farmers markets. Also, all donations are being matched by a grant from the Stillwater Foundation. And then the Happy Kitchen has postponed all their classes, and they're also mailing seeds to the Spread the Harvest program participants to continue the effort towards providing access to healthy food for everyone in the community. And then with their rental spaces, they are still remaining open, but only for groups of 10 people or less.
So
these are just
go ahead.
Potential suggestions that we made at the end. We just suggested updating the website and continuing to provide low-cost classes, which were previously discontinued. But overall, we feel like the organization was doing very well, and they've done really great at adapting to COVID-19 as well. And we'll take questions now if anyone has any.